Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 256 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one I only did 3 rounds because we are doing bullion stitches today. That's right, today's granny square is called Granny's Gone Ballistic. And it is designed by Donna K. Lacey, so make sure you check out that written pattern because her pattern actually does 8 rounds, but I only did the first 3 rounds. So I want you to check out the written pattern. You can make yours bigger. If you wanted to do like a clean edge around the edge here, you could do like a jump to round 8 and do like the half double crochet round that she had written out for us. But it's a really nicely written pattern. It's just a lot of practice with those bullion stitches. So once you get the hang of them though, it goes really fast. And this was such an easy square. It's very, very basic, just like the traditional granny square, but we're just, instead of double crochets, we're using bullion stitches. So you can see that here. It's really a squishy square and just a lot of fun to make. So the colors I'm just using 3 different colors because I'm only doing 3 different rounds today. But you can use as many colors as you want. Go on to making yours bigger. Use whatever scrap yarn you have available. This is just a Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and that is a 10 ply size 4 worsted weight medium yarn. So if you have a double knitting yarn, a worsted weight yarn, you can use whatever yarn you have. We are also going to demonstrate this with an H size crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and these tools come in handy in our whole project. Before we start, I have to mention a few things. Like I said though, the written pattern will be linked in the description of this video. It'll be the link to Donna's pattern, Granny's Gone Ballistic. I just love that name. That's so funny because we're using all just bullion stitches today. And like I said though, I only did the first 3 rounds of the written pattern, but make sure you go on to doing rounds 4 through 8 to make yours bigger if you want to. Practice those bullions. This is a lot of fun. And it's a challenge, but you can get through it. And who's up for a challenge today, right? So anyway, I do have to mention though there's other links in the description. So there's a link to my blog, YARNutopia.com, where you'll get all 365 days of granny squares. All questions that you have about this project is in that blog. Also, if you don't have any, if you have a question and you can't find the answer to it, just leave a comment to this video or on my blog and I will get back to you. Or you can contact me through Facebook as well. And speaking of Facebook, there's a link to my Facebook page. Make sure to share your photo in the comment section of today's post. Just find this square on the wall and share your photo in the comment section and tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like, tell me how tedious this one is, but it's a lot of fun, you guys. Also on Instagram, make sure to hashtag 365 days of granny squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your work there as well. And you can follow me on Snapchat. I'm YARNutopia there. And I know I showed you yesterday, but this is what's on my nails today. It's Sinful Colors, and the color is Vacation Time. So there's the color on the nails today. Make sure you can, probably get this online or at a drugstore or something. Really super cheap. I did it myself. And last thing, I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing you, or I guess we can keep bringing you, and we can notify you on when we post our next video. So let's start with making number 256 granny square, and good luck everyone! To start out, let's make a slip knot. So put your short end over the long end, then fold that down, and then pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook, pull that tight, and we can begin. So let's start out by chaining 8. So yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then we're going to go all the way to the first chain way over here and make a slip stitch to form a ring. So go into that first chain, yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. Okay, so now we've created a very, very big chain here, this loop, this center ring. So now we're going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3, and that's not going to count as a stitch or anything. It's just getting us to the height we need to make our bullion stitches. Okay, so now we are going to yarn over 8 times for a bullion stitch. So yarn over 1, yarn over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And notice I'm not yarning over too tight because we're going to be pulling through all of these loops here. So you want to yarn over quite loosely, then go into the ring, then yarn over and pull that through, and then yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook. There should be 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 loops. Okay, so we're going to yarn over and pull through all 10 of those loops. Okay, if it's a little difficult, you can maneuver the loops over just like this. Okay, pull through all 10 of those loops. Okay, just like that. And there's a bullion stitch. Then we need to chain 1 to secure it, so yarn over and pull through, just like that. So we're going to do that again, so yarn over 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 10 loops on your hook. And again, use your other hand to kind of guide all those loops off the hook through and through and through. Okay, and there's your next bullion stitch. Then chain 1 to secure it, so yarn over and pull through, just like that. Okay, then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and now we're going to make 3 bullion stitches into this ring again here. So 3 bullion stitches this time, so yarn over 8 times, 6, 7, 8, then go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 10 loops on your hook. And remember, this is going to be a lot of practice for those bullion stitches. You'll get them. Just go through all of them. Don't yarn over too tightly. Okay, just like that. So that chain 3 there is our corner. Then you want to make sure you chain 1 to secure your bullion stitch, just like that. Okay, and again, yarn over 8 times, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 10 loops on your hook. Okay, and you can see I'm using my other hand to kind of guide that. And then chain 1, so yarn over and pull through. And you can see my chain 1 is kind of long here. That's going to secure all those loops, which will be nice. Okay, so again, another bullion stitch, yarn over 8 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 10 loops on your hook. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Okay, now we're at the next corner here. We're going to first off chain 1 to secure that bullion stitch, and then for our corner we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and we're going to put 3 more bullion stitches into this ring. So yarn over 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook. Okay, just like that. And then chain 1 to secure it. Okay, so there we go. And again, yarn over 8 times, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all of the loops on your hook. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then chain 1. Okay, we got to put another bullion stitch. So you can see that we're starting to make our corner, or our square here. So again, yarn over 8 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook. Okay. So yes, it's going to be a lot of practice for these bullion stitches, but it's going to turn out fabulous. So then chain 1 to secure it, just like that. So now for our next corner, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to make 3 more bullion stitches in here, and then we're going to chain 3, and I'll show you how to make your last bullion stitch and how to close this round. So just make 3 bullion stitches and then chain 3, and I'll show you how to finish round 1. Alright, I'm just finishing my round here. I'm just chaining 3 for the corner, but we still have to put 1 more bullion stitch in here because you can see our square. We have 3 on each side, but this first side doesn't have a third one, so we have to put 1 more in there for a third one. So yarn over 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and go into the center. Then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook. I'm going to try and guide this through here, just like that. And then we're going to chain 1 to secure it. And now we're going to slip stitch to our first bullion stitch. So if you see here, you can see our chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the top here is our bullion stitch. We're going to go into the bullion stitch itself, so not in the chain up 3. We're going to yarn over and pull through and through the loop on our hook to close off that round. Now I'm going to change color, and we want to actually start in a corner, so whether or not you're changing color or not, we're just going to fasten off. So chain 1 and cut your yarn, pull it through and pull tight. Start your next round in a corner. So you can see that chain 3 there kind of hides behind this bullion stitch, just like that. So you can see that's what it looks like. Looks really cool so far. So now we can start this next round in any corner space. So I'm just going to go right in here and grab a new color, but you can use the same color if you want, totally up to you. Just hook that on your hook in a corner, and then we're going to go on to round 2. Just chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, but again, like the round 1, that does not count as anything. That just gets us to the height we need to make our bullion stitch. So now we're going to put 2 bullion stitches into the same space. So yarn over 8 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times there, then go into that corner, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook. Okay, so this is a pretty easy square, but it is very tedious. So that's all I have to say there. Then make sure you chain 1 after to secure it, just like that. So that was 1. So yarn over again 8 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, go into this corner space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all of the loops on the hook. Okay, and then chain 1 to secure it, just like that. Then we need to chain 3. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, that's our corner, and we're going to put 3 more bullion stitches into this corner. So yarn over 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go into the same corner, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all of the loops on your hook. Very tedious. There we go. Then chain 1 to secure it. Okay. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into the corner, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all of these loops. Okay, and then chain 1 to secure. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into the corner, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all of these loops. Okay, and then chain 1 to secure it. Alright, Then we're going to, let's see here, repeat from this to this. So chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, just like that, and then hop into the next corner over here and make 3 bullion stitches, chain 3, and 3 bullion stitches. So that's how our round is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into this next corner here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook, just like this. Okay, and then chain 1 to secure it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all of the loops on your hook. Just like that. Then chain 1, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go in, yarn over, pull through all of the loops on your hook. Once you get the hang of them, though, it goes much faster. And then chain 1. Okay, then for the corner part, we have to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then put 3 more bullion stitches into the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just for every bullion stitch, make sure you yarn over 8 times to finish these off, or have all of these loops on your hook to make the height you need, just like that. And then chain 1 after you make your bullion stitch. So in each corner space, we're putting 3 bullion stitches, chain 3, and 3 bullion stitches. And then we are going to, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard to like talk and count at the same time, so that's why I'm going a little slower here. But we need to do that in every corner. And then between them on the side, we're going to chain 1, just like how I did here. You can see these 3 bullions, and then chain 1, and then these 3 bullions, then chain 3, and then 3 more bullions in that corner. If you need to, follow along with the written pattern, otherwise I'll meet you up for the next round. Alright, so when you're finished with this round, we still have to put 1 bullion stitch in this first corner here, because each corner you can see has 3 bullions, chain 3, and 3 bullions here. So we want to have that first corner look the same, but it only has 2 right here, so we're going to put 1 more in there. Okay, so just finishing off this last one. Just like that, and then, oh my goodness, don't lose the loop. Okay, then chain 1 to finish it, just like that, and then slip stitch to the first bullion stitch. So not this chain up 3, just go into the bullion stitch right there, yarn over, pull through, and through. And there you have it. So that chain up 3 in the beginning of this round should be hidden behind your bullion stitches, just like that. Okay, at this point you want to fasten off this color, so chain 1, cut this yarn, pull it all the way through, and pull tight. Okay, we can sew in those ends in a minute, but starting the next round you want to start in a corner, so we're just going to go right into this corner here, and we're basically just going to repeat the last round, except it now in these chain 1 spaces on the side, we're going to be putting 3 bullion stitches in there. Okay, so we're going to put in the corners 3 bullion stitches, chain 3, 3 bullion stitches, then chain 1, put 3 bullion stitches in this chain 1 space, then chain 1, and put in this corner 3 bullion stitches, chain 3, and 3 bullion stitches, just like we did for round 1. But now in this next round we're putting them in the chain 1 spaces as well. So hook on your new color in the corner, just like that. And you want to start each round with a chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, but again, that doesn't count as anything. We're just getting to the height we need. And then yarn over 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into the corner, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that should be 10 loops. Then yarn over and pull through to chain 1 to secure that bullion stitch. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yarn over 8 times, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all of these loops. Okay, so in this corner we're putting 3 bullion stitches, chain 3, and 3 bullion stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 10 loops on your hook. I think I'm getting much faster now that I've been practicing so many. Okay, so now we have to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put 3 more bullion stitches in this same space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then chain 1 to secure it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a lot of counting for this, these bullion stitches, but just keep going. Sorry. It's a lot of yarning over. I can't count and talk at the same time. There we go. Okay, so chain 1 to secure it. Okay, finishing off this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yarn over 8 times, go in. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through all of the loops. Sorry, I ended up yarning over 10 times, and it's a lot of counting. So, but we're getting through this together. So chain 1 to secure that. So once you finish a corner, after 20 minutes, we're going to chain another 1. So we chained that 1 to secure it, but now we have to chain 1 to get to the next spot here, which is on the side, and we are going to make 3 bullion stitches in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into that chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 10 loops on your hook. I think that's what I was thinking before when I yarned over so many times. We have to just yarn over 8 times. Okay, chain 1 to finish that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 10 loops. So there we go, getting much faster at this. Chain 1, yarn over 8 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, go in, yarn over, pull through all 10 loops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, then chain 1 to secure it, and there's that chain 1 space. Now we have to chain 1, and we're going into this corner now and just repeat what we did here, putting 3 bullions, then chain 3, and 3 bullions, then chain 1, put 3 bullions in this chain 1 space, chain 1, put in this corner 3 bullions, chain 3, and 3 bullions. So just do that all the way around. Again, if you need to follow along with the written pattern that's linked in the description of this video by Donna, check that out, and I'll meet you up at the end of this round, and I'll probably just fasten off after this. We'll see. When you finish with this round, make sure to slip stitch to the beginning bullion stitch. So not this chain of 3 here, just go right into this stitch, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And now I'm going to fasten off. If you do not want to fasten off, well, I mean, you can fasten off and start with the new round. You can go on to rounds 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you wanted to end here, though, I'm just going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it all the way through, and pull it tight. I am going to sew in my ends. If you want to do a nice clean edge on this, you can hop to round 8 and do a half double crochet round on this. I'm just going to sew in my end here. I'm going to finish my square. My square is as big as I want it to be, and I'm just sewing in my end here, just like this. But the written pattern has 8 rounds, so you can go on to making your square bigger if you want to work on those bullion stitches. just like that. Looks good, looks fabulous. It's really squishy and a lot of fun. So thank you so much for watching and learning how to make number 256 granny square. Like I said though, check out that link in the description of this video. Make a clean edge round if you want to, or you can go on to making rounds 4 through 8 and follow along with that written pattern that way. But I'm really happy with this square. It turned out fabulous, so I'm gonna go probably block it and enjoy the rest of the day. So happy hooking!